Hello everyone, welcome back to When Saturdays Come With Me Dry Bright. I trust you've all had a good stress-free weekend, not watching the Blades lose this weekend, and we can look forward to the game on Friday night at Ipswich Town. Kieran McKenna's team got relegated from the Premiership last season. Good club Ipswich, they're a well-run club. They sold a few players for big money in the close season in the transfer window. They brought in a lot of money, but they've got a good squad. They had one eye on the champs in case they got relegated, which they did. So they've got still got a fairly strong squad, but they haven't going through a little bit of a transition. It might be a good time to catch them. They sold Hutchinson to Forest for around 37 million quid. Delap to Chelsea for 35 million quid. Broadhead went out to Wrexham. Morsey went out, and Lungo went to Millwall. So they released five. Got big money in. They got money to reinvest if and when they want to. But at this conjuncture of the season, like us, better than us, and they got 3 points on board for a start. But they've drawn 3 other games out of the 4 and lost 1. They drew at Birmingham 1-1. They drew against Southampton 1-1. Lost at Preston 1-0. And they drew at Derby 2-2. So obviously it could be a good time to catch them if we're lucky, if they're not on it and they're still going through that little bit of a transition and adapting to the Championship. But our problem is we know where we are. We strengthened our squad, which has been really good. Whether it was sort of a panic buying session, or whether it were a bit of a scattergun approach, or whether it was just needs must, or whatever. But the board finally got the finger out, and they bought players in with strengthened the squad with Tanganga, aren't they, and Godfrey, McGuinness, which is great at the back. So that's going to strengthen us up a little bit. And me can play, of course, and Burrows at left back. So we've got a pretty much a strong defence now. Whether he decides to play 4 or a 5, it could be interesting to see how Sellés wants to approach this game, because he needs to get a result. He's under severe pressure now to get a result for him, because if he doesn't, we all know what's going to happen. I think it'll happen anyway at some point. Even if we got a point or won at Ipswich, it's going to be on like a game-to-game basis. He very much lost the fans to a degree, and he saw it against Middlesbrough, what the fans think about it. It's not looking good for him. He's got a battle on his hands to win fans over now, hasn't he? When you start losing fans and you lose a bit at dressing room, if he has, I'm not going to say he has, but the body language don't look very good when we watch it, does it? So who knows? They're lacking in confidence. They need to find some from somewhere. I'm hoping these new players bring some confidence in. They certainly bring experience in with Danny Ings as well, so he'll be able to help the dressing room and the younger players that are in the squad as well. But I don't know. I think he'll make 3 or 4 changes. I think he has to. If he doesn't, it's on his shoulders, isn't it? He's had 10 days to try and work something out on the training pitch with the new squad, albeit 1 or 2 have been out on international duty. But for me, there's no more excuses left. I'm fed up. I've seen enough. I've seen enough in the 5 games to suggest to me that there is nothing changing, or there's no being any green shoots coming up. Whether this is going to be a change now we've got the new players in and the squad that he wants, I don't know whether they are the players that he wanted, or whether it's just been what the recruitment team have bought. I don't know. I haven't got a clue. I don't know what he's saying it, whether he's just a yes man, or whether he's had an input into it, or how much input he's had into bringing these players in. I know he liked Danny Ings a lot when he were at Southampton, so he might have had a word about that. But it's just going to be an interesting time for us on Friday night. I'll be glued to it to watch the body language and the performance and how we play. I really want us to win. I've already said it in my last video. I'll praise the guy. I'll praise Sellés to Milner back if he turns this round, and we rock up at Ipswich and get a cracking result and we play well. but I can't see it. I just can't. I want to see it. I'm very apprehensive with it. Can't even get a shot on target, can we? Never mind anything else. I'm wondering whether it might be a low-scoring game. I think he'd be happy with a 0-0, to be honest, because we can't score, we can't shoot, we can't get anything on target. We're not creating anything. Campbell's getting no service. Who knows? I don't know. I'm on my high horse again, criticizing him, Sayers again. But why wouldn't I? We've not done anything to prove to anybody, all the fans, himself, the players. So why would we? I want to be optimistic. I want him to do well. I were optimistic against Middlesbrough. I thought he did a good presser against Middlesbrough, but it was the same old, same old. And keep doing the same old, you get the same old, don't you? So that was another defeat. But let's just wait and see. I want him to do well. I want the team to do well. No fan wants the team to lose a game of football. I want him to try and get this season turned around, because if we don't, we're going to be in dire trouble. And every game what goes by and we lose in a game of football, we're dropping deeper and deeper. So it's got to be a change sooner or later, whoever it is. I don't know. There's lots of whispers and lots of rumours going around who they want in. Whether it be Dice, whether it be Roll, or whether it be Wilder back, who knows? I don't know. I haven't heard anything, or truthfully, who it may be or not. Nobody said anything to me about it. I'm not asked anyway, because there's no point, other than I've had a whinge and a moan, and people know that. Everybody's in the same boat. So we'll wait and see. Players have got to respond. They've got to go out there and give 100% on pitch, whoever manager is, whether it's Sayers or not. It's not been like that when I've watched a game of football. They look a frustrated team when we've been playing. They don't know what they're doing, or they're not grasping what Sayers wants him to do. But look, we'll wait and see. I'm looking forward to it, as always. I want us to do well at Ipswich. There's no reason why we can't. Like I said earlier on, Ipswich are going through a little bit of a sticky patch. They've not hit the ground running yet. They've not won a game, and they've drawn 3. 20th in league. So they'll be looking to kickstart their season as well, as much as we are. So it could be quite an interesting game. Might be a little bit cagey, I feel, but we've got to make sure that we're on it and stick to the plan, whatever the plan is. From Sayers, I don't know. We'll wait and see. But let's hope and pray that we can find a way to get a result on Friday night at Ipswich Town. It's not going to be easy. I don't expect it to be easy. They'll have done their own work on us, like any other team will have done as well. So I'm not building my hopes up too much. I'm pretty level-headed about it all. I would expect us to get something out of the game. Now we've got the recruitment in. I don't think the guy from Ipswich will come in. What's his name? Chidozie. I don't think he'll be playing on Friday. I'd be surprised if Ipswich allow him to play against his parent club. So we'll wait and see on that. I do hope he makes a change down right. Whether Chong plays, I don't think. I'm not convinced Brooksy should play, if I'm honest with you. So whether Matas plays at centre midfield, it could be interesting actually. I'll see how it shapes up with the formation. Now he's going to play, whether he's going to stick to his guns and be as stubborn as he is, and stick with the same tried and tested ways, or he wants to play, whichever that is, because I don't know what it is myself. But we'll wait. I haven't got a clue. I mean, if you have, you let me know, because I ain't seen anything that it says to me he's playing that way or this way or that way, because I can't work it out myself. But there you go. That's just the way it is. But yeah, so we'll look forward to that. I've not seen his presser yet. We'll wait and see what he's got to say in that. Wherever it will be, it will not matter, because he can talk the talk. He can certainly talk the talk, but can he do the walk? No, not yet. So we'll wait and see what happens on Friday at 8 o'clock. That's on Sky, I think. So we'll look forward to watching that and see if we can get something. Well, thanks for watching, as always, guys. I really appreciate it. Thanks for liking and subscribing. We're doing great. Like I said before, channel's doing great. We're etching towards, I think, 1,500 subscribers, pushing towards 2. We've been up. So if you tell everybody, like and subscribe it, and push the channel forward, I'll really, really appreciate it. So thanks for watching. Up the Blades. I'll do an update after the match on Friday night or Saturday. And let's hope we've got some good news to talk about instead of coming on and saying, let's sack Sayers again. Because it eventually collapsed anyway. But there you go. That's just, we'll have to wait and see, won't we? Up the Blades. Speak to you soon. And have a good weekend as well.